Good afternoon and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Barry and Coco, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today is Coco's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations we give her while we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Barry is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his left hand, leaving his right hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and let go to the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Coco's been fitted with her own personal training collar, and we'll show you how to properly use this during your one-on-one lesson. Coco is seated nicely. Oh, she just got up, but now Barry's going to put her back in a sit. And she'll be seated nicely on his right-hand side, as we did train her on the right-hand side for you, as you requested. The first command they're going to demonstrate is heeling, which is proper walking on a leash. And Barry and Coco are going to take off doing that now. The command you want to use for this is Coco heel. And then you start walking, and she'll fall right in line on your right-hand side. Now we've also gone ahead and incorporated our sit command into this, so whenever Barry stops his feet, as he just did, Coco sits.
Coco, heel.
Now it's important when you're heeling Coco that she walks nicely at your pace, be it a quick pace or a slow pace, on your right-hand side, as she's been trained to do, without trying to pull ahead or lag behind, or put her head down to try to eat stuff off the street, as you had mentioned as well. If she did attempt to do any of these things, you say no, give a tug and let go correction to the training collar, repeat your command to heel, and then start walking again. And you see he stopped his feet and she's back in that automatic sit. And the next command they're going to demonstrate is our stay command, which is a hand and voice command. Barry's going to use the open flat of his right palm an inch or so from Coco's muzzle and the one-word command to stay.
Stay.
He then walks out to the end of the training leash. Now this is a great exercise to build up self-control and maturity in Coco. You can start practicing this one at about a minute's time and work your way up in increments till you get to about 3 minutes. Now as Barry returns back to Coco, he's going to walk all the way around her, providing an added distraction as he goes behind, and right back to that right-hand side heel position. She holds that sit-stay throughout, he gives her some praise, and then he's going to take off heeling again.
Coco, heel.
And we'll show you a little more of the heel, sit, and stay. Walk around, he stops his feet, has her sit, he's going to give her the stay again. He's back out to the end of that training leash. And this time he's going to give her a second to hold it, and then he'll demonstrate our come or recall command.
Coco, come. Good.
Calls her in using her name. She comes in, sits right in front. And then we have an exercise called the finish. Barry's going to heel Coco right around the back of him.
Coco, heel.
And get her right back to that proper right-hand side heeling position for you.
Good.
And she'll sit. He'll demonstrate that recall one more time. So he'll give her the stay.
Heel.
He's going to heel her around first, and then he'll put her back in the sit and give her the stay again.
Stay.
Back out to the end of that leash. Give her a second to hold it, and then demonstrate that recall one more time for you.
Coco, come. Good.
Call her in. She's
Nope.
going to come in, sit in front, and then the
Coco,
finish.
heel.
He heels her around the back, and right back to that right-hand side heel position, and she sits nicely. Good job. That's a good time to remind you want to practice all your commands with Coco. About 15 to 20 minutes a day. You can practice inside or outside your home, and just incorporate the commands into your daily routine with her. Next, we're going to be showing you our down commands. The first is down from a heel position. Barry's going to use the open flat of his right palm straight down to the ground and the one-word firm command to down.
Down.
He then gives her a
Stay.
and walks back out to the end of that leash. Now this is another great exercise to build up that self-control and maturity in Coco. This one can be you can start practicing at about 3 minutes time and work your way up in increments till you get to about 5 minutes. And he gives her a minute to hold it, and then he's going to return back to her by walking all the way around her, just as he did on the sit stay. She holds that down stay throughout, and he'll heel her right out of it.
Coco, heel. Coco. Good girl. Come on, go.
I'll show you that down command one more time. He has her in the sit.
Down.
Gives her the down.
Stay.
And stay, and back out to the end of that leash. This time he'll give her a minute to hold it, and then he'll demonstrate that recall command right out of the down position.
Coco, come. Good girl.
Calls her in. She gets right up, comes into him, sits in front. And then the finish again. He's going to heel her right around the back of him and get her right back to that proper right-hand side heel position. And we'll give them a second to get lined up for our final command, which is down from a distance. And you see Coco is doing very well, but if for any reason she doesn't respond to one of your commands, it's always important to follow through. So the first word out of your mouth would be no, followed by a tug and let go correction, and then you're going to repeat the command you had given her. So this will be our down from a distance. He's going to have her in a sit. He'll give her a stay.
Stay.
Walk out to the end of the training leash. And now he's going to use his right hand to give her the down command from a distance, from away from her.
Down.
And you can see she's starting to go down, and now she thinks about it. And down. She will try to test you here and there to see if she can get away with not doing it, so that's why it's very important to follow through with your commands. If you do give her a command and she doesn't respond, you say no, give a tug and let go correction to that training collar, and repeat the command just as Barry just did. Now he's going to return back to her. Once again, he's going to walk all the way around and right back to that proper right-hand side heel position. All right, we've demonstrated for you the obedience commands we've worked on with Coco here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Coco, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.